Hey, how's everybody doing here? A little recap of the day. So what do we had? We got the futures pretty tight today. Pretty tight day today. All right, for the most part, the S&P 500, 684.41 is the last sale right now. We're getting a little action here on the overnight that I had on and turned it off. All right, there you go. So trying to come back up a little bit, chopping. Continuation with the chop. All right. All right. So here's our division right here, folks. Okay. I'll make it as clear as I can be here. All right. You got the red month. You got the green week. Okay. So we're kind of house divided sort of thing. All right. So again, I think it's a good time to trade less. All right, that's my opinion. I think it's a little better time to trade a little bit less right now. Sloppy out there. All right. So we're not getting back into full time frame continuity right now. Okay, and unless there might be some news out tomorrow. They're talking about some of this. The Supreme Court might be coming out with some ruling with the about the tariffs and some other things that are going. There's some stuff, some news out there that we probably shouldn't put too much value in. Okay, I think that just don't let it get in your head. Watch the charts. All right, the charts will tell us what will happen. All right, so SPY says we're stuck here and we're stuck there. Okay, so chopping we will continue and probably until the new month comes. All right, so I'm sticking to my guns on that one. I mean, anything could happen. All of a sudden, a move to the upside or the downside, it wouldn't surprise me either way at this point. So on your week here, you get the same problem. You get your diamonds, I'm sorry, Qs stuck inside here pretty good too. All right, not budging. All right, that thing is not budging at all. All right, and then you got this guy over here with the week two down. All right, this is a 2-1-2 back down. Now, kind of stuck in the middle as well. I tell you, there's a lot of indecision here right now. All right, and then we got to rely on our short term ones, which is daily is a pretty major one. Okay, I can't say that. All right, but we finished the day with the insider, so we're always looking for the actionable signals, the shooters, the hammers, and the ones. Okay, that's what we look for. All right, so we got a 2-1 coming in here. We'll see, and we're picking up a little bit here. 604, 612 is our number. We need to get above 612, and then we need to stay above 612. That's our number. That is our equilibrium, and that is my target right now for triple Qs. All right, diamonds, 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 diamonds. What do you say? Jose, I don't know. So, shooter down, actionable signal. Shooter down, actionable signal, and inside indecision. Okay, and you finish with the red 60 coming back up. Okay, so it looks like we're just kind of not moving around too much here since the overnight began. It is already 6 o'clock. All right, in Chicago, 231 inside. All right, so kind of quiet right now. We'll see as the overnight if anything transpires. All right, I'm going to go through some names. I'm going to try to go as fast as we can. Have some stocks that had some nice moves today. Fun. All right, Six Flags is fun. You got that right. All right, month, week, day, and hour. Okay, coming back up on the overnight. Nice move to the upside on Fun, up $1.36, up 8.5% today on the Fun. All right, it's fun when you're having fun. All right, that's duh. All right, so Fun better there. All right, cold, COLD. And I'm telling you, it's cold. It got colder, man, in Chicago here. Oh my God, it was like 60 this morning, and now it's like 30. Cold coming back up on your month here. I like the outside month here with the 2 year. So I mean coming in with the 2 month. All right, so 2-3 going into the beginning of the year. That thing could set the case for the next couple of months. All right, so keep an eye on that one. That one's very important to watch. All right, outside again here on week, so tells me we're going to be back inside. All right, and that as long as this thing is holding some good weight right now, and you're gonna have a new month coming. This one looks pretty good. It's called Americold. All right, so Americold. There you go. All right, nice day up today. I'm going to keep the eye on that one. All right, that one looks pretty good for full time frame continuity to the upside. All right, nice, like people should be, but a lot of are not. All right, we're going to need a little bit more nice. All right. So week here, we're not 3, we're just a 2. All right, coming up nice though, and we got the month springing up. I like this from the couldn't golf. We could see another 3 here, folks. That could happen because we're still chasing down a bit though. 118. What's the actual number? 118.37. That's $7 in the next few days. It's gonna be difficult. Nice day up there though. All right, up $13 today, up 13.25%. Nice mover to the upside on that one. Okay, PRG. I don't know what this company does. Prague Holdings. So PRG, nice day up here, 41.14. This thing was up $4.30. That brings it up almost 12% on the day. All right, PRG on your movers. All right, today. All right, these are all on today. Keep an eye out. Chewy. I kind of like Chewy a little bit. Chewy, guy that bartends at this place. His name is Chewy. He looks like him a little bit. Chewy. All right, coming back up here on the month here, hammering back up right here. And you get the 2 on the week. All right, so 2-2 right there, coming back up. All right, you're trying to hammer this month up. Still got some troubles here, big time. I do like the reversal on the days, but we look for that 1-2. You got to get that 2-2 real good, and then maybe you get that third day. All right, so we wait and see how this thing dribbles back down, more than likely, because of this. And but you're divided here again now, so you each got the same amount of time too, that's interesting. All right, so Chewy, there you go. What else we got there? Fig was in my list today. It was on my I had it on the board today on Fig. Fig, nice day up. All right, kind of went through hell today. Right here, it had the 2 down, and it dragged itself. It did get up to the highs here though at 26.55. It was the 3-1-2 that brought the 2 down. Okay, it was the 3-1-2 that led the 2 down. This went into force. Okay, and then that was it. All right, couldn't get back to the lows by any stretch, but Fig held up pretty good. Nice day for that one today, up almost 7% today. Fig, nice move. John Deere is just running away, man. All right, full time frame continuity to the upside. You're coming back in a little bit here. 662 is where we closed. The stock was up $68.73 today, up another 12% on the day. John Deere to the move to the upside. You got that. You see him, right? That's what we look for. 2-2 up on the week, 2-2 up on the day. And all time frames clicking. All right, that's what we look for, and we don't have that right now, folks. All right, Etsy. Well, that was in our list as well. I was watching Etsy. I did not trade this thing today. Look at this. It did this, and all that's inside. And guess what? It's all ones. These are all ones. They do have numbers on them that say they're 2, but they're not. All right, you're stuck inside all of that right now. All right, so Etsy, nice day. up 9%. You can't go wrong there. All right, so good up on there. All right, Occidental Petroleum, Oxy. Oxy, we had crude up big. We had OIH big. We had the drillers pretty good. I mean, and Chevron and Exxon crapped out at the end of the day and gave us shooters all the way back down. That did not happen with Oxy. All right, so Occidental Petroleum, nice move here. Maybe some exhaust up here around this 550, 51, 60-ish. I think that you look for a little resistance. Okay. When you get up there, it's not too far off right now, but this is a nice move here on Oxy today, and we know that crude's been going crazy to the upside, up 13 or 14% in the last 3 days. All right, so they have been really kicking butt. All right, so we got that. We got DoorDash. I think I talked about Dash maybe this morning, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. Dash, we got divided here anyway. We got the shooter coming down green, and we got the hammer going up on the red. All right, so we got division there. You stay away from that right now. All right, there'll be another time for that one for sure. What else we got here? Southern Man, better keep your hand. All right, Southern, nice up on the here on the nice hammer on the week, 2-2 up on the month. 2-2 up on the day, looking pretty good. Okay. We found some serious exhaustion risk up here. You see this one up? That told us something. That tells us something. That tells us around 101 there could be some troubles. There could be some trying to get up through this. Okay. So be cautious with it, but I think it looks good. I think you got to protect that one pretty good. All right, so Chewy, Dash, that's it. That's all I got. I got some more for the downside. How about Wingstop? I'll tell you, this Wingstop, these guys are amazing. Stock took a hit today, all right? It was down 7%. It's nothing, I think, in my opinion. All right, but it did trigger this to go this way. Right, this thing was green, and it has changed now. So stuck in the middle, really undecided here, guys. All right, so when you're coming into a month like this, and it's an outsider, you're gonna have to be super patient with this one to see how it's gonna go. It's gonna come in somewhere, and it's stuck in the middle. It's horrible. All right, now you got shooter coming down from here. All right, but you got a day. We got a day left, right? So I don't see too much change in there. Shooter coming back down, but it's still in control with buyers. Kind of fighting for turf right now here. All right, that's where the battle's going to rage right now on Wingstop, and we see who can chop out better who. All right, Tap, man, I tell you, people are just not drinking beer. Now they're saying that like the Gen Z are drinking less, and I think it's true. So I'm a Gen Z. I'm telling you, I think there's less people, Gen Zs that are drinking, and obviously the younger kids are drinking, less drinking. So Tap. Down again, shooter down on the month. I mean, this has been going on now for over a year. All right, you try to get them up. They died again. Here they got them again. They're dying again. So this is Tap, Molson Coors, basically out of Milwaukee. All right, so Miller Coors here chopping away. So today it tried to put a hammer back up here today. But you got this, and you got this shooter coming back down. So I just don't think Tap is doing that good. All right, and then you could check that Budweiser too. But that's another day. And I like that Diageo. Look at that one, DEO, because they're really tied into all the booze too. And look at this thing. It got back up to 101. I was thinking about buying it up there. I said I can't. And look what happened with Diageo. Right back down. Now, did fight back on the week here a little bit, and today's just an indecision thing. So, again, we got the problem with the week, and we get the problem with the month. All right, so we'll wait and see what happens there. That's one to keep an eye on. It should be lower. I think it should be lower. All right. KLAR. This was brutal. Right. So $13.89. Stock finishes down 26.91% to the downside on Klarna Group. Klarna sounds Irish. Klarna. I'm Irish, by the way. Klarna. All right, so coming back down from Connemara. All right, so down here, KLAR sitting here flat, doing nothing. Full time frame continuity to the downside, guys. Look out for that one. It's probably got more puking in the tank. I'll tell you that. Lemonade. When you get lemons, you make lemonade. Lemon down on the month, down on the week, down on the day, down and out. You are out, buddy. All right, down $4.06, $6.18. As Rob used to say, keep going. If they keep going down, then keep going with them until it changes. And then I used to say, well, when does it start to change? and then I said, I think it's when you start to see a week poking its head up. It's going to try you out anyway, so be prepared for that. All right, so lemonade, there you go. Lemonade. Jack, how about some pizza? Oh, no, Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box, man. Beat down as well. Look at this. Full time frame down to the downside. All right. This is a discretionary. The discretionaries are divided. There's half green. There's half red. The only group that is solid, today, banks and energy. And banks are down and energies are up. Okay, so there you go, Jack in the Box. But you notice I put a little bit from every group in there. Carvana, here's another one, discretionary. Got cream down here too. Okay, back two down on the month. So this is not a fun way to start the year. All right, saying, oh Jesus, the high of the year could have been already put in. All right, so coming back down, Carvana, and but this thing shows up with earnings every time. So if any stock can fight back, it'll be this one. But this is pretty good down right now. Okay. This is a tough way to start the year. But getting that 2-2 down, then you get that 2-2 back up, right? That's all. It's simple. All right, we'll see. Texas Roadhouse, I think this one reports tomorrow. I don't think it. Or it's coming soon to a theater near you. It's already shooter down. Just gave up the whole month here in the last right here. All right, so taking that down. Shot the day down too, down to a little over 2.5%, so a little bit there. Texas Roadhouse. All right, Walmart, and I'm gonna finish it up here. Walmart closed on the lows, man. It gave it all up with the outside three. All right, so look at that. Walmart not messing around, man. All right, they brought this thing all the way back down. I was looking at it in the morning. It looked good, but just it's a guidance problem. So they didn't get good guidance. So sit tight. And it showed by the end of the day. Okay, that's for sure. It showed at the end of the day. All right, that definitely did show. Cheesecake Factory. I love this stock. It continues to go higher. I was in it. Then I was out of it. I watched too many stocks. Just another one. It's another beat on the. They beat on revenue, but they missed on earnings. So we're down a little bit here. We're at 63.28. So we're sitting down here right now, 61.30, coming back down. All right. Month is still holding up well, and this doesn't look like this is really going to destroy it too much. All right, so we're going to stay good here. Should stay good here. All right, this is the one where, it's close enough where they might be able to shake it off and just put it back in the buy column. All right, so Cheesecake Factory, they're doing well, man. They're doing well. All right, they do it right over there. They say that the pieces of cheesecake are thinner though. That's not good. All right. One more. I'm going to leave here. Morgan Stanley, another one here. All right. So another victim of the banks coming back down. Missed the earnings in the beginning of the month, and thought it was over, but it's not. So they're still coming back in a little bit. Morgan Stanley stock dips down, and XLF kind of fell apart too, but it came back a little bit at the end there. Week is down shooter. And there you go. Yeah, it did. It did. It was coming back up at the end of the day. It was trying to make a push, but it didn't make it. All right. So, hey, everybody, this has been too long. All right. I'm going to let you go and have a good evening. Have time with your family. Take care of each other. Be kind and be good.